And now, coming to you live from Studio B in beautiful downtown Paris, Tennessee, My Paris TV and Paris Production Studios presents Keel Media Network's #1 rated program, The Mike Weatherford Show. Now here is your host, Mike Weatherford.
It's Tuesday. It's 7 p.m. You know what that means. The Mike Weatherford Show. That's right. We're here live tonight. We got a big show tonight, man. We got a studio full of people. You're not going to believe what all we got going tonight. We've got everything about the River Jam right here in the studio, folks. Before I get started, though, I want to give my thoughts and my prayers out to my family, friends, the Ghoulish family. We lost Dr. Eugene Ghoulish, and y'all know Heather is one of my big co-hosts, and she's my partner in crime. She has her own show, and I want everybody to know we're thinking about you, Heather, and we want to send you Godspeed on what you've been going through, honey. We all thinking about you here, and it shall pass, but I know you're having a hard time, but your family here at the Mike Weatherford Show and Keel Media is really thinking about you, so I want everybody to understand that. All right, we got a Saturday night. We just come back from a big trip. I carried the whole crew, went with us down there. We went down to the Kentucky Opry, and we hung out with Mr. Jeff Allen. Folks, if you missed that show, you missed something. Look at Tater, myself, Jeff, and Kevin. That is on the right, far right. I think that's the way it would be. That's the producer, Kevin Keel. He's the one that, they call him the brains behind this, but I question that. I don't know if it's brains or lack of brains, but that is Kevin. Folks that don't ever get to see him, he stays in the control room hidden. He talks to me in my ear like God. But we had a good time at the Kentucky Opry. It was fun. Anytime you get a chance to go see Jeff Allen, go see him. He is a barrel of monkey, and he's clean. He doesn't have, no vulgarness, PG. It's wonderful. I mean, it's a heck of a show. All righty, folks. We got a buddy of mine that I've got on assignment out in the big state of California. I don't know if he's out there waiting on me or not. Patrick, are you here?
I'm here, buddy.
How you doing, man? How you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm just California dreaming it out here.
Is that what you're doing? What exactly did Kevin send you out there to do? You're doing something. I don't know exactly what it is.
He did. He sent me out here to see how cold the water is in the Pacific Ocean.
It's kind of cold, ain't it?
And it's very chilly, to say the least. But what gets you out here in California is that cold ocean air comes in, the sun comes down, and you get sunburned without even realizing it.
Really?
But
where you at?
Yeah.
Whereabouts is you?
Well, we're in Orange County.
You out there on
Laguna Beach. Mm-hmm.
You been to
so it's
Venice
just south
Beach,
of
Muscle
Los
Beach,
Angeles.
and all that?
I did.
Did you see my picture out there?
I did. I saw. They had a shrine. You were in between.
Arnold.
It was Lou Ferrigno and Arnold.
Oh, that's right. That's
Schwarzenegger.
Me. That was 40 years
Mike
ago.
Weatherford.
That was 40 years ago.
You were buff, dude.
I was back then.
That was.
Yeah, but now look at me now. See, I don't know what happened.
I'm trying not to.
I know
I'd rather look back here at the beach.
Well, I can moon you. Same thing. I can moon you.
Yeah.
I won't talk about that. Tell me something.
No.
Would you move to California? Would you leave the big state of Tennessee and move all the way out there on that left coast?
Well, I tell you what, Mike, it's they like to play hard out here in California. I've noticed that. We drove around through Los Angeles yesterday. It was a ghost town. Nobody. It was there. Relatively speaking, a town of however many millions of people. They were all either on the beach. They were roller skating. They were doing activities, hiking, mountain biking. I've never seen so many people out. But so they like to get out on the weekends and like to do. And where we're staying here in Laguna Beach, this would be considered their off season.
Really?
You can see behind me, it's kind of cloudy. So they call this the June gloom. So
Okay.
again, because it's this cool air coming in.
Let me tell you a story. I flew out.
Hold on. They're telling me that because, COVID over the last couple of years, that even here in California, the people are so ready to be out. They're saying that they're breaking projections. They don't even have enough food here in anticipation of the people that just want to get out of the city, get out and see people again and be around. And I'm going to tell you, Mike, they've been extremely friendly everywhere we've been.
Well, that's good. Well, I hear they're leaving there a lot. That reminds me one time I went out there, it was on the Today Show. I flew from Charlotte straight over, all the way over to cornfields and landed at LAX. Got off the airplane. The first thing I seen was a guy in a leather jacket with spikes, and he had his hair up in a mohawk, different colors. And I had Dustin Swain. He was my attorney. He was with me. He said, Mike, watch it beat. I said, no, I'm just looking. And he said, no, Mike, don't. I said, hey, dude, I'm out. I found that guy looked at me. He said, man, ain't you ever did anything crazy when you was younger? I said, yeah. I got drunk one night and had a one-night stand with a peacock. I was making sure you wasn't my son. And he didn't. I mean, that's what I walked into out there.
Yeah.
California's kind of that way.
It is. We went to Venice Beach, and, this is Pride Month out here.
Pride Month.
And there was a lot of different people out there than what I was accustomed to. But I looked at Shannon and told her that my feelings were a little hurt. I hadn't been hit on yet. I mean, people are people, though, Mike.
Take your shirt off, dude. You might get some hitting on them.
There we go.
There you go. I seen a picture of you. You had your shirt off, laying on that.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, we went to a spa. I did the most adult thing that I've ever done, Mike. Is I went into one of those saunas, like you see, where the men go with the towel around. But I didn't have anything on under the towel. And then I went over to the hot tub. This is just like in like a sauna area at the resort, like a gangster kind of thing, I thought. And I stood there in front of this hot tub with this towel around thinking to myself, am I going to take this towel off and get in this hot tub?
I don't know.
You know what I did, Mike?
It sounds to me like we need to have a long talk with a psychiatrist when you get back, because I don't know what the hell's going on. You still like your wife, don't you?
Thanks, but I was very nervous. I was not relaxed at all.
I'd have thrown my towel and just butt on down through there. What I'd have done. Hey, brother, I got to go. They're in my ear.
What I did.
Have fun. Take care of yourself. Hey, tell your wife I said appreciate her letting you spend a little time on here with me.
Absolutely.
We got to get back because we got some more politics to do now.
Yes, we do.
Don't get out there and do nothing crazy, because I don't want to have to come out there and bond you out of jail. Pretty boy.
Oh no way.
Pretty boy. Appreciate you, man. We'll talk to you next trip. Have fun.
See you, buddy.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. All right.
Well, all right. That's Patrick Smith. I don't know. Did he ever tell me what the hell he was doing in California? He's never told me yes. I don't know what he's doing out there. He's doing something, but maybe I don't want to know. But I want to introduce some of my guests I got tonight, man. I mean, I'm excited to have all this going on. Let me get all my notes around here. Who am I got over here? Well, looky here who just walked in. Mr. Travis McLeese. What are you doing, brother?
Well, you told me to come see you tonight and talk a little River Jam, and we always appreciate getting to come to the Mike Weatherford Show, and I brought a few guests with me.
You brought a bunch with you.
I did, because it's
the turn bus is out front.
Just about, but it's here. I remember sitting on this show back last fall, and we announced Marshall Tucker Band was coming. Well, it's here.
They're firing up the tour bus
just
right
about.
now. They're warming it up, checking the oil in it, airing up the tires. They headed this way.
Mm-hmm. So it's time.
Tell me something.
Yeah.
What's it like doing what you're doing? I mean, what is the biggest obstacle that you have to go through to do, and some of the biggest challenges doing what you're doing, brother?
Come out of the gate at me.
No,
I like it. It's. I would say the biggest challenge I face mirrors my job a lot every day anyway. And so just trying to please everyone, trying to keep everybody happy. I know you're never going to be able to do that. I hear that all the time. You're never going to be able to please everybody.
Hell no, let the loose ends drag. Hell.
But that's who I am. My goal is to try to make this something unique for our community, and make this something, and the team I've built around me, that's something that we take to heart.
That's one thing you always do. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to butt in on you. You never say me, it's we.
Yeah, absolutely.
You always say the team.
Right.
And you have got a good team, but you're smart enough to realize that. You're always talking about people. And I try to do the same thing up here. We got a big team up here also.
Yeah.
I'm just a lucky guy that sits back here and acts stupid.
Right.
I don't have to act. Hell, I am stupid.
It just happens, doesn't it?
It's just natural.
Yeah.
But you always do that, and that means a lot to me.
Well, and they're the people that have my back. They have my back, and it's one of those things. But I would say that's probably the biggest challenge, because I listen. I take that criticism. I hear people talking, and I hear the feedback that we get, and I want to fix that. I want to fix, from year to year as we grow this event. It's hard to believe that this thing started, and this is only our third year. COVID nixed one of those years. So this is only our third actual year of this event, and to grow.
We can't say that word on here no more.
I know.
COVID has been outlawed for the Mike Weatherford Show. I'm done with it. Stick a fork in it.
We, to grow to an event that's a 4-day event with 35 artists, 9 venues, and really are getting attention all over the country. Casey ran a report this weekend, and we had sold tickets to 17 different states.
Man.
That's people from all over flying.
Can you imagine what they're going to do when they get here? They're going to come listen to you. They're going to spend money. And look at what it does for the community. It helps everybody.
Yeah, and that's one thing that's neat. That's one of the things when we started looking at what is the Tennessee River Jam. I love branding, and for me, branding is so much more than a cool logo or a cool design. Which Casey Minch does all of this. She's the brains behind that side of what we do, but it's more than that. What does the music sound like? Who are the people that are involved with it? What are the ways this can impact our community? And you're going to meet a young lady here in just a few minutes, Chandler Stevens, who is actually picking up her merchandise that she and even a couple other artists from Nashville had made at homes right here in Paris. How cool is that story?
You don't get no better.
And it all goes from when Daryl was standing in our lobby and saw some of our merch and said, "Man, this is great stuff. Who ships this to you?" And I said, "No, Daryl, we make this locally." And so that's a cool tie-in for us at the Chamber. Yeah, sometimes we want to go the extra step and work with those local folks and the people at home.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part, the people. Man, it's the people. And seeing the relationships, seeing the people be successful, getting to see young and up and coming artists like Chandler, to see the people like Rock and Randall, who you're going to see later tonight. You're going to see all of these people get on the stage with John Rich and Big and Rich, and how cool is that? Right here in our hometown.
It don't get no better.
That's what this is all about.
You see them on TV, and you hear them.
Yeah.
But I mean, as high as gasoline is right now, we're close to $5 a gallon. And for less than a gallon of gasoline, if you live in Paris, Tennessee, you can go see all this down at the lake.
Yeah.
I mean, you better get your tickets, folks. I'm telling you, you're going to snooze and you're going to lose.
Yeah.
Because what's going to happen is when they're gone, don't be calling me, don't be calling Travis,
tickets.
And say, hey, I need an extra ticket. They're gone. Yeah. When that's it, by God, it's done.
Well, and that's one of the things that I keep trying to tell folks. Earlier I was in a meeting, they said, so where are you at on ticket sales? And we've got some room to grow, but guess what?
Well, you're there.
We also have already sold more than we sold last year.
That's what I'm saying, and I don't think people understand is if you keep waiting,
you're not going to
you're not going to get a ticket, and you're going to get mad. You're going to call Travis. I can't get a ticket. Well, I told you.
Yeah. Listen to Mike there.
Yes, right. Which concert's the biggest gem? I mean, the one people are going to be shocked at. Which one do you think? Other than me singing.
Other than you singing. I'm going to say there's two. There's two that I think are going to be shockers. One, I'm a songwriter fanatic. I love a good songwriters round. Right. And so Blues Landing on Friday night, you're going to have Sidney Mack, Jeffrey Steele, Ira Dean, Caleb Kelly, and the Shoemakers. They're all going to be out there that night. But those songwriters have some really big hits. There's some Rascal Flatts songs, number ones in there. And just to hear those guys, if you've never seen it, they
right
all
there.
put the... There you go. There's a whole list. They put chairs up on stage. They're getting around. They tell the stories behind the songs, and that's just good music. Another one is the same night that I think is going to be a great one is Eiffel Tower Park, the band Almost Famous. Almost Famous, that concert's going to be brought to you by Commercial Bank. It's free at Eiffel Tower Park, free concert. You can go out there. We'll have food trucks, but this is one of the most highly requested cover bands out of Memphis, Tennessee. And they're going to play every cover song you can hear, and it's going to be a party. I think people are going to be up dancing.
I'm going to ask you a question that I'm sure a lot of my viewers want to know, because it's bothered me.
Okay.
How do you book these artists? What's the cost?
Yeah.
And what goes into decision-making on who you bring here? Number one, what did it cost to do what you're doing? I mean, if you can tell me.
So I don't mind telling you the total budget for Tennessee River Jam comes in north of $400,000. It's a big project. The artists make up, just about half of that. Yeah. And so it costs a lot of money to bring those folks in.
That's right.
But
that's why the tickets cost.
You got to spend money.
But you got
to
a lot
make
of free stuff too.
Yeah, you got to, and that was one of the things going back to that brand, that identity. Yeah. We knew we wanted to have affordable concerts, and we even wanted some free. I wanted folks, if you want to take your friend, take your family and friends to see Marshall Tucker Band for free. Yeah, I want you to have that opportunity. That's right.
Where else can you do
even
that?
Then, it's you can't get a Big and Rich ticket by itself for under $75, right. And ours are $35 for a general admission ticket. So not only do you get the whole, and then you get all the pomp and circumstance on top of that. And so the booking process is it's a challenge for anybody who's ever done it. You know how that world works. I've been very fortunate. I started my professional career at Bethel. My buddy Matthew Holt over there at the Renaissance program. So I did a lot of the booking for the Renaissance Performing Arts program. So I knew how the process worked, started making relationships, and again, back to the people. I give a lot of credit to Julianne Drennan with Creek House, who is Daryl's manager, who's Chandler's manager, and those types of folks, right. Because I can call her, even if it's someone she doesn't represent, and say, okay, this is the offer they want. Is that fair? Is this what I need to do? Because I'm not big on negotiating. If you tell me, Mike Weatherford, it's going to cost $5,000 for you to come sing, I'm either going to pay you $5,000 or I'm going to hang the phone up.
I'll do it for $4,500.
I figured you would. So that's kind of our approach there. It's a process.
I'll get Mark Berg to sing backup.
You should. So it's about a year-long process. I can tell you, we've already got 4 or 5 contracts floating for next year's event because it's a long process to get the right soundtrack. We kick names around of who fits us and those types of things.
But I'm going to tell you something. From my little experience I've done, there's nothing quite that feeling is I always take time right before I done a big show to stop and look out and see everything you built. And when you see that, you feel good.
It takes your breath away.
It does. And then you think back, I did when I was promoter, I was always looking to change it for next year.
Yeah. I tell you, it got me. I had that moment last year, and thankfully most of the staff was standing there next to me when it happened. We were on stage when Daryl was singing Have You Forgotten. Right. Everybody had the lights up. And I'm telling you, I cried like a baby because I saw veterans standing there, and I saw what it meant to them, and I saw kids, and I saw people that I grew up with, and I saw folks from out of town, and it was all full circle, man. It is. And that's a good moment.
There's nothing like, you take an idea in your head, and you get together with your team, and you start throwing stuff against the wall, and something sticks. You look at it, how to work, and then you doubt yourself.
Right.
all the way to the end, did I do the right things? And when you sit there and you see all them
Absolutely.
am I describing?
You're absolutely right.
I've been there, brother.
The sleepless nights have hit.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
But you've texted me some mornings.
I sent you one this morning. I thought, I didn't realize it's 4:30. I probably shouldn't have texted that.
No,
so
I'm up feeding cattle.
There you go.
It don't bother me.
Speaking of the idea, I got to slide in a plug there because former Mayor Brent Greer was one of the ones that really pushed this idea. When I first started, I said, okay, what are some things you'd like to see the chamber do? Yeah. And Brent's an old music guy, and so got to give him a lot of credit for pushing and supporting and really helping get this thing off the ground. Because I'd say he was one of the ones that planted the first seed.
Well, I've fluffed you up enough now.
Let's get everybody else in
I got a lot of pretty sitting over to my left side.
Berg, he's not talking about you. I promise.
Berg, you wasn't in that conversation, but I want to introduce Chandler Stevens. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm glad to have you here, honey. You're going to sing for us a little bit, aren't you?
I am.
I heard her sing. She's got a good one going here now. She's going to make it one time. You're not going to forget me.
No.
They all the times I work. There's even a movie made about me right there. All these times I work with all these stars. Mike, if you ever need me, call me.
Yeah.
Well, hell, they done changed their numbers. I don't know if they changed their numbers. They just don't want to talk to me. Are you going to remember me?
Yes, of course.
You heard that?
Of course.
I've got you on video.
Yes, I know. It's out there.
And looky here, my main man.
I've been waiting.
Mark Berg. How you doing there, brother?
I'm doing great. And by the way,
yes, sir.
As far as the playing at the music, a venue, and everything, I can get you and me hooked up at Blues Landing.
I bet you can.
Here's what I told somebody the other day. I said, you don't have to be a great singer to play at Blues Landing. Yeah. You just have to own the stage.
That's right.
I can get us a gig.
What we need to do
maybe we back her up.
That's right. What we need to do though is get somebody to sponsor free beer, and we'll sound damn good about 3 songs in.
Hey, absolutely.
I figured this out a long time ago. The stronger the beer and the whiskey and all the drinks, the better you and I sound.
I tell you what, I've got up and sang a few times at Blues Landing, and the key is having classic musicians, guitar players like Rock and Randall, who
they can play louder.
Johnny Mack.
Oh yeah, you got it.
24/7. You get up with them guys. And gals, Brooke at 24/7. Hey, they're going to make you sound great.
I was down the other night when y'all had Darryl Worley, you had Johnny Mack, and you had Randall.
Yep.
That was pretty cool stuff. I couldn't see you. I tried to find you, but you was busy doing your thing, and we was eating. And
when you get that talent on the stage, I just kind of high over.
I couldn't find you. I don't know where. I seen Travis. We all sat there and talked and had a good time. Pretty cool deal, man. That was a really good night. Good night. Tell me about yourself, young lady. Where are you from? What is your MO?
Yeah, I am originally from Lake Mary, Florida, and I moved to Nashville about 8.5 years ago. Maybe 9. I've lost count at this point, but but yeah. So I moved here to do music. So.
Right. How long have you been singing?
Oh, ever since I can remember. Since probably like 3 years old.
Let me hear. You started in church.
Yes.
Now, all of them do that.
I know it's a thing.
It's a thing. That's how y'all start.
Yeah.
That's good. And you worked your way up to now. You're trying to make it in the career.
In the industry, yep. Mm-hmm.
It's a tough industry, isn't it?
It is definitely tough.
But you're going to do well. You're pretty. You're nice. I heard you sing a little bit. You got a good voice. I mean, all you can do is go up.
Thanks.
But where you live at now? You say?
At Nolensville.
Nolensville. Okay, that's close to Nashville.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. What do you think about the music industry?
I think that I'm glad to be a part of it, and this is what I love. I love music.
Sure.
But it is tough. I mean, it's very tough. I mean, there's especially now people moving every single day to Nashville to do the exact same thing, to do music and chase that dream.
Well, forever Dale Earnhardt in racing, there was 10 million Dale Earnhardts that didn't make it.
Yeah.
Just don't give up. It's your dream, girl. Just keep pounding out. You're going to get a lot of publicity down here at the lake.
Yeah.
You're going to do fine.
Yeah.
You're going to do fine. You got to meet Mark Berg. I mean, that's got to carry.
Yes.
I don't know what it would carry. I don't know
what
the hell it would carry. But you got to. I just go back and say you met Mark.
Yes.
So you can don't use that name.
All right.
No.
Oh man.
Don't use that name.
I thought about changing it to Mark Weatherford.
That was quick. That was good. I like that.
That would get you shot in a lot of places.
Yeah.
I tell people, my children, they go into certain towns. Where you going? Dallas. you're not a Weatherford. Use your mama's maiden name. But Mark, how's everything going down at the landing, brother?
Well, I tell you what, it's going great. And first off, hey, thank you for bringing me on the show tonight.
Hey,
Travis called me, told me, and I was excited about it.
Travis has usually got all the ideas, but this one I said, get Mark, did I not?
He did.
Yeah.
I said, get Mark.
Oh, well, absolutely.
Yes.
He'll love that.
Oh, yeah.
We had just talked about it.
We talked about it, get Mark on here. Man, he's got a cool place down there. He's got it going. That's where everybody goes to hear what's going on around, and some great talent. I mean, really, when you think of Paris Landing, the areas around it, Big Sandy. I'm amazed that the talent comes out of Big Sandy alone. But we got as good a music, if not better. I'll just throw that in there. Than you can find in Nashville, right around here.
No question.
So having a music venue, restaurant, and all that, with some great talent like we have, just makes it so much easier. Yeah.
How'd you get involved in the River Jam?
Well, we
Travis get you drunk. I know that's how it started.
He got me
after you sobered up.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it, by the way. Just fortunate with Travis, Kathy Ray's a big part of this whole thing. Her and Larry, and we've got the venue that's year round. You've got the other great places on the lake, and the Breakers and different places, but we're just year round, and so we have that Thursday, Friday, Saturday night music, and so it was just a great fit. And so we were honored, and we had that first year that went great. Then that word we don't talk about anymore, which I agree with that, by the way, shut us down. But hey, these guys, the Chamber, Travis, the whole crew have came back and
are we not blessed? I don't think people. I'm tired of tooting this horn, but I'm going to one more toot. That's all I'm going to give you. All right? One more. You do an excellent job.
Thank you. I appreciate
you
that.
You promote us well, and and all my life growing up around here, you always hear, there's nothing to do in Paris. And nothing. What the hell else do you want?
Right.
What do you want?
Yeah.
You can go down there to Blues Landing. I'm going to knock you a little bit, bluff you a little bit. Go down there and eat your meal, listen to a band, get you something to drink, hang out.
Yes.
You can go up here and watch the Marshall Tucker Band.
Right.
That's my band growing up. Who didn't hear the Marshall Tucker Band?
Yes.
God, let me see. No, they wasn't playing. I think I might be how I got here, the Marshall Tucker Band. I don't know. Maybe they wouldn't
I tell you what, they're so great. I colored my hair to match theirs.
You did. It looks good.
It
looks good.
Yeah.
But, and now here comes Travis. He just tools up here one day out of the blue and says, we're going to do a River Jam. And here you go. You had tell them what you had last year. You had up on the courthouse. We had
last year we did Oak Ridge Boys.
Right. It didn't cost you a dime.
Yeah, free concert, and then Diamond Rio, Daryl Worley.
Yeah,
had about 27 artists last year.
What about 35?
35 this year.
And you got Big and Rich and Cowboy Troy.
Yes.
If you can't, they don't get no better than that.
Right.
But that's going to be a show right there that nobody. Yeah. That's a party.
What's an 80-foot stage?
Yeah, it's going to be a party.
I don't think people realize how big that is.
Oh, it's going to be a party.
The stage that's out there right now is just under half of the stages coming in.
Oh man!
So it's massive. It's a big old production.
He's going to put on a show. They are.
Yeah.
It's going to just blow your mind. And people's going to sit back and they're going to say, "I forgot about it." Well, what the hell was you doing? It's been,
right. I don't know how you forgot about it.
How can you forget about it? And you're going to wait till you're out of tickets, and they're going to be calling you.
Yeah.
You watch, mark my word. Hey, buddy, somebody that's your friend when they need free tickets. I need some tickets. Well, they're all gone. You mean you ain't got one left? We told you on the Mike Weather Show, get your tickets. Folks, I'm telling you, you're going to wait around. Yeah. You're going to wake up, and you're going to say, honey, what are we going to do this weekend? Did you get them tickets? Oh, no, and there ain't going to be none. Yeah. It's going to be over. So they better get the tickets. Now tell them how they can get them.
TNRiverjam.com.
Call the Chamber.
Yep. All tickets
come out
to
the
website.
Chamber.
Come out there. We'll help you get them. Ivy's at the front desk. She'll be glad to help you.
Go out there, walk in and say, Mike told me to come out here and get my ticket because I don't want to be the last one.
Right.
Because you lose, you snooze. Mark, so you got involved in it, and you was last year involved. One more thing before I leave you again. Is a splash pad in Eiffel Tower going to be open for kids on that Friday night, or do you know?
I believe so. There may be a private party there. I don't know if it's – I know that the –
Mark, you going to be at this – what's your party? The splash pad.
I'm going to try to make it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like Travis, kind of.
I know Rocky and Randall's going to be over in the splash pad.
I'm sure he will.
Yeah, he'll be there.
Yeah, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll find out if that's open to the public, and we'll put that in the comments once we find out for sure.
One thing I'm proud of you for.
What?
We made half the show and you ain't broke my damn chair.
Well, I know she put some extra braces on
I put some more nails and screws. He tore my chair plumb. Last time, Mark, he tore it plumb to the ground. I'm not lying. Jason, when the camera wasn't on, he was taking pieces off. Had it piled up in that corner over there, like cordwood.
Yeah.
Bring them out on his show and tear them. Go right ahead. Now, you got involved last year.
Yeah, got involved last year. And hey, just like it's kind of almost a duplication of exactly what Travis was saying. You know, there's a lot of we's. Hey, my Blues Landing crew.
Yeah.
I mean, to do what we're getting ready to do, you know, I got to throw it out to my crew. You got Jessica Rowlett, you know, the bar manager. You got you know, Chelsea Lassiter, who's really stepped up helping us, and of course Kirby Watson.
Yeah.
If you're watching, Kirby, I'm
Yeah,
talking about you.
yeah.
But you got to have that good crew to pull it off, and you know sometimes you'll fall short of some things. We're all human and everything, but having the team is the key thing.
It's the key.
Shirley Mack, she's sitting at home. Yeah. She's the one that got to plug her. She does all that.
You better plug them all.
Yes, and all that. But you know, just
they'll be cutting that hair off, sewing that head
up.
Oh
yeah. Well, she wanted it back in a ponytail. But I'm on the Weatherford show. We get to
do what you want.
That's
brother.
That's it. You heard that, Shirley.
Yeah. No, I didn't say that about you, Shirley. Hell no, don't get Shirley on me.
Yeah.
I don't want my head peeled.
But you know, Chamber, Travis, and all them have really given us that opportunity to kind of step up, be part of this event, and you know, it's we were talking the other day, and it's not this weekend is not coming up weekend is not about what you make now. It's about what it's doing for Paris Landing, Henry County, and all the people it's bringing in. So you know, this is an event
They'll come back.
Yeah, you spend some money now,
that's
and
right.
It's going to come
it's
back bigger
branding.
and bigger. Yes,
you know, the way y'all guys are, I'm going to include you in with Travis because you're part of it. What y'all guys are doing, it makes people think, you know, if you want to go hear some music, Paris has got it. Blues Landing, you got the Breakers. I mean,
Drop In.
Drop In.
I got a list in this. They got some great.
I got a list of all these.
They smoke, yeah.
And put this camera up here. I mean, there's two. I've got pages right here. If you can look at all this, I don't know how to flip it around. Hell, just take my word for it. There is camera 4. All right, there's this page and that page of bands in different places. You know, downtown Thursday, June the 16th, 6 p.m., you got 24/7. Then you got at 7 o'clock. This is a free one now, downtown. You got Johnny Mack. Then you got the Marshall Tucker Band playing. And also they got another one going on down there at the L&L Grill. Bar and Grill got one going on. You know, that may be a cover charge down there. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a small one.
Small cover charge. But, guys, look, you got Thursday night, it's June the 16th, free, not cost you a penny. All you got to do is just get up off your hind end and walk up there. You got 24/7 Johnny Mack and the Marshall Tucker Band. I don't understand it. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's right there it all is.
And that's one thing you'll notice on that bottom. Those are our top sponsors for the event, and you notice Mark Berg not only as a host, but his name's down there in the bottom as a major sponsor too. That's what it takes.
I don't see it. Where's that at?
Down in the bottom strip.
They needed a pretty face.
Yeah,
I mean, besides,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Obviously,
needed a pretty male face.
Yeah.
So
there we go.
We got males and females on this show.
Yeah.
We're all not the same. Okay. I don't know what other shows it may be, but we ain't here.
But you can see there, you know, Ace's Restaurant on Friday, Scott Myatt, Steve Short, Chelsea Rhodes, great folks there. Go indoor acoustic lunch over there with our buddy Wayne. Pepper's Automotive, the Ray Lewis Band. You know, something neat about that, they're going to have jumpers. They're going to have a Dunkin' booth. They're going to have free pizza. So 400 slices of Ace's Pizza given away, compliments of the Arts Council. They said, hey, Chloe said, hey, you know, we got to get involved with this. We're the Arts Council. We need to be a part of this event. And so that's going to be neat. Eiffel Tower Park, drop in, the Breakers. It's the Kentucky Headhunters at the break. How awesome is that?
That's pretty cool.
You know, Rookie and Terry invested to make that happen. LL's Bar and Grill, Paul on the night. Paul was here for Brews, Blues, and Barbecue last fall. That's his group.
Almost famous, Eiffel Tower. Kevin Moore, the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
The Trace at drop in. You got the Shoemakers, Sidney Mack. Ira Dean, Blues Landing, cover charge. You got Jeremy Steele coming in. Brandon Martin, Kentucky Headhunters at the Breakers.
Yep.
Paul and the Knights at L&L's Bar and Grill. Man, it just gone.
The list goes on.
And on Tim Lynch at the Dewdrop Inn. You got John Sutton Breakers, and you got
Paul Thorne that night.
That's right. And then on the Saturday 18th, this is a big one right here. You got how do you say that name? Right
Matty
there?
True.
Matty True's coming on it.
Another up and comer.
That's right. Paula Bridges been around for a long time.
Everybody knows Paula Bridges from Southern Nights days,
and you
right?
got this girl that I think we've met her before, Chandler.
Yep, she's getting ready to sing for us. You've already gone over your mark on
It don't matter. Hell, I don't care. Just buy more time, Kevin. We don't care. And Chandler Stevens, she's going to be playing at 6, and at 7 o'clock, they got Rockin' Randall in the house. He's going to be playing too here in a minute. Then 8:30, Big and Rich with Cowboy Troy. That's the main event. 8:30, Saturday, June 18th. The one you're not going to miss the tickets on. And then June the 19th at the Blues Land, I got Darryl Worley and friends.
Now you skip. Look, Mark Berg said, whoa.
I got a bunch. I'm trying to get her ready to sing now. I got an extra microphone. They're in my ear.
Yeah,
Got to get her to sing.
Berg does get the plug for the official after party. So when you've been out all day, need another bite to eat, come see Mandy Thomas Moore that night at 10 o'clock, the official after party. She absolutely killed it on The Voice a couple of years ago.
Right.
She's going to be there. She's a Bethel alum. So come to the after party.
We'll be staying open.
You'll be open till
probably 2.
2-ish,
I'm
maybe.
Guessing.
I won't be there at 2, but but you will be.
Hey, and I'm dragging celebrities like Rockin' Randall. We're going to bring them down to Blues Landing. They need to rest, have something to eat, sit back and watch the show.
Do you know what the cover charge is going to be to come to that kind of stuff? You have any
the highest one is $12, I think.
I think so.
$12 bucks.
Yeah,
You can't go to
telling you,
McDonald's
it's
for $12
yeah.
bucks.
Yes.
You can't even buy a Big Mac and fries with
Yeah, we got $5, some 10s, and the highest one is $12.
Yeah.
Unreal.
And that's
Good stuff.
That's a great after show.
Are you excited about what you're going to do?
I am very excited.
Are you nervous?
I'm definitely nervous, but
You say you grew up in Florida.
yes.
You moved to Nolensville just to get closer to the music.
To Nashville, yeah.
And how'd you meet Travis?
I met him through Julianne Drennan,
Right.
my
She's your
manager.
right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And
yeah.
so, what got you into wanting to do country? Why not rock? There's a lot of different genres out there in music, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What got you into country? Is that where your heart is?
Yes, definitely. I mean, when I was growing up, I loved like all genres of music, but country was always my favorite. And just because it's so honest and real and the feeling in it, I mean, you feel it, you know, like Johnny Cash, like he just is so honest, like you know exactly how he's feeling when he says it in his song, you know. So I think that's what made country the genre
when you sing
for
a
me.
song and people looks at you and they think they're singing about me.
Yeah.
That's what country music is.
Yeah.
It is. You're going to sing me a song, aren't you?
I am, yes.
I'm ready for it. Won't you, Kevin, are we ready for this lady to sing? All right, we're going to be talking, and I'm going to talk to camera 4, right, and we're going to work you around and get you over there.
Okay, all right.
Watch this magic happen. See how this works? This guy's going to come and get her. She's going to bring her around her and get her set up. Until she does, we're going to talk some more.
We're going to talk about.
Well, I don't care. What are you going to talk about?
So we'll talk about Tennessee River Jam and some of the sponsors.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the things that, you know, I can't plug enough. The Chamber gets a lot of pats on the back. We get to be the face of this thing. But we get to spend other people's money. I mean, that's just the bottom line there. And
that's what them women do.
Well, I'm not going there. You know, Trollinger's Barbecue. Michael Trollinger's he's on our board of directors. He stepped up to the plate in the very beginning. He was one of the first sponsors I've ever said. We sat down this year and he said, "I want to do more. Let's do more." And then it's funny because he didn't know it. Sat down with Mark Berg. Mark said, "I want to do more." And then all of a sudden, there's a trickle effect. A lot of that started back a couple of years ago with Jamie Orr. Jamie Orr is a great example. We had this wild and crazy idea down to have this country music guy play on the courthouse steps. And Jamie said, "Let's do it." Yeah. And so Jamie said, in fact, he said, "If you'll get Darryl Worley to go hunting with me, I'll pay for him to come." And the trickle effect started.
There you go.
And ever since then, we've seen the sponsors truly just step up and pour literally hundreds of thousands of dollars into these types of events.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. So
I mean, it may not be the big pockets like y'all do. You know, to me, that's a lot of money. I'm a poor guy.
Don't go there. Yeah. Don't go there.
I'm so poor I can't pay attention.
Yeah. No
you
one
can tell that my attention is, you know.
You told us we had to laugh at your jokes. I'm supposed to laugh at that one?
Well, that wasn't a joke. That was true.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I mean, I'm so crazy, when somebody asks me, are you seeing anybody? I honestly think they're talking about a psychiatrist. It's the first thing that comes to my mind.
I can actually laugh at that. That was a genuine one. You got me there. I was watching to see if she was tuned up and ready, and you got me laughing on that one. So how we doing over there? Chandler, you about ready?
Yes.
You ready to sing? All right.
What are you going to sing for us?
This is an original song. It's called Raised by a Working Man, and if you like it, it is out on Spotify, Apple Music, all that jazz. So,
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
check it out.
Florida, I give you Chandler Stevens.
Thanks. I was raised by a working man. I'm a love in a wedding band. The only girl that I understand, she's the daughter of a working man. I'm a little bit Southern belle, yeah. I'm a little bit of brown-eyed hell. Fire me off like a shotgun shell. I'm a little bit Southern belle. Push me down, but you can't hold me under. 'Cause I was raised like lightning and thunder. I'm gonna make it, no, I don't have to wonder if I can. 'Cause I was raised by a working man. I'm an old school radio, vinyl cracking on the stereo. I miss Loretta and the stories she told. I'm an old school radio. Push me down, but you can't hold me under. 'Cause I was raised like lightning and thunder. I'm gonna make it, no, I don't have to wonder if I can. I was raised by a working man. Push me down, but you can't hold me under. 'Cause I was raised like lightning and thunder. I'm gonna make it, no, I don't have to wonder. Push me down, but you can't hold me under. 'Cause I was raised like lightning and thunder. I'm gonna make it, no, I don't have to wonder if I can. 'Cause I was raised by a working man.
Look at there. That was a good one right there, Travis. That girl can sing a little bit. They caught me with my earphones off. Did you see that? They came right back.
Came right back to you. You were lounging over. You were enjoying that live music, weren't you?
Say it again in my ear. All righty, we're going to give her one more song. I want to hear this.
Sorry, I'm tuning.
She's tuning. You go ahead and talk.
Go ahead and tell us what your next song's going to be while you're tuning that.
Yeah.
All right, this one is called Sugar High. It's another original song, and this one is not out yet, but I'm hoping it'll release this summer, so be on the lookout.
Sugar High.
Sugar High. That's one thing. Tuning is always a fun thing to watch.
Yeah.
Because it's especially, room's a little bit warmer right now, and you drop 5 degrees or anything like that.
That's where me and Mark Berg got it. So you just give them enough beer, you don't have to tune it. Get them drunk. Hell, they like it off key when they're drunk.
That's the problem right there. I'm shocked Mark Berg's not singing tonight.
Yeah.
I didn't invite you for that part. I forgot. I'm sorry. I should have.
Here we go, Chandler.
And, you want to come over here and sing? Come sing with me.
All right, here we got Chandler Stevens again.
All right. Hey, darling, don't you know I got a sweet tooth? I've been craving a little extra time with you. It hits me, I gotta have it, like me all my good bad habit. Hey, darling, don't you know I got a sweet tooth? 'Cause you're my sugar high, want you all the time. I can't think straight, been jonesing for your lips that taste. You're my candy, you're my cherry pie, you're my sugar high, my sugar high. Oh honey, when you're getting me alone, I'm feeling like you and I just got stoned. It takes me to hazy, making me oh so spacey. 'Cause you're my sugar high, want you all the time. I can't think straight, been jonesing for your lips that taste. You're my candy, you're my cherry pie, you're my sugar high, my sugar high. You're my pixie dust, you're my sweetheart, my raspberry jam in a mason jar. You're my orange crush on a Sunday, my lollipop lover, my Kit Kat break. You're my candy, you're my cherry pie. You're my candy, you're my cherry pie. 'Cause you're my sugar high, want you all the time. I can't think straight, been jonesing for your lips that taste. You're my candy, you're my cherry pie, you're my sugar high, my sugar high.
This presentation of the Mike Weatherford Show is being brought to you by
Don't forget, August the 4th, your friend, my friend, and our friend, David Hayes, is running for County Commissioner, District 4. Don't be a hater, vote for Tater.
This has been a paid political ad for David Hayes for County Commissioner. Paid for by David Hayes.
With a new name and a new location, Paris Power Sports is now Paris Outdoor Power. What's not changing, though, is the same great quality service and commitment to your satisfaction. Leading the area since 2016 as your bad boy and skag mower dealer, Paris Outdoor Power will continue to proudly bring only the best in outdoor equipment, including now TYM tractors, as well as outstanding, reliable service that is centered on and committed to creating long-lasting relationships. Come see our new showroom today, Paris Outdoor Power. Mow with an attitude and power on.
Napa Auto and Truck Parts. With over 95 years of experience, you can trust the Napa know-how.
Take Me Back Cafe. Delicious home-cooked family-style meals in a nostalgic, warm, and inviting atmosphere. Take Me Back Cafe. Great for the entire family.
And the attorneys at Hawley & McAdams, who with over 90 years of combined experience, pride themselves in competent, thorough representation, utilizing their vast experience in a broad array of practice areas. Voted favorite law firm in the 14th Annual Reader's Choice Award, Hawley & McAdams are proud and honored to serve you.
Shattering the image of standard nursing homes and committed to enhancing the human spirit, Charter Senior Living of Paris is focused on removing barriers that can prevent your success and a better life. A unique boutique community with many wonderful amenities, we offer various levels of quality care in an apartment and floor plan of your choosing. Learn more and request your free resource guide at charterparis.com or give us a call today. When physical assistance becomes a necessity, enjoy the peace of mind you deserve. The decision to buy or sell a home can be a difficult one, and it's important to have someone you can trust during that process. Landmark Realty is that someone, committed to serving you and to building solid, long-lasting relationships. Our experienced real estate agents with established professional networks work hard to help you find your perfect dream home. Browse our wide variety of homes at landmarkrealtytn.com or stop in at either of our 2 locations in Camden or Paris. Don't live in the past. Let Landmark move you into your future.
Whether it's real estate, business, criminal, or family law, civil litigation, estate planning, or even personal injury, attorneys Andy Clark, and Chad Cox of Clark & Cox PLLC provide the experience and trusted representation that you're looking for. A long-standing Paris PI Reader's Choice favorite, Clark & Cox address your legal issues using the team approach, setting into motion a strong and highly competent and capable staff to assist you with all your legal needs. To find out more about how we can help you, visit clarkandcoxlaw.com or call us at 731-642-4446.
L.I. Smith & Associates, a full-service engineering and surveying company that combines 40 years of industry expertise with new cutting-edge technology to provide innovative solutions to real-world problems. Headquartered in Paris, the professionals at L.I. Smith are dedicated to providing high-quality surveying and civil engineering services throughout Henry County and the surrounding region. L.I. Smith & Associates, industry expertise, innovative solutions, and community-focused. 54 Fuel Mart, a great place to eat with friendly staff and some of the best gas prices in town. Stop in for a bite to eat or get treated like family. That's 54 Fuel Mart, 1213A West Wood Street in Paris.
Kenny Christopher has been truly honored to represent his home county of Benton as your sheriff for the past 8 years and would like to thank all its citizens for affording him that opportunity. Kenny recognizes that no one can do this job alone and that he has been truly blessed by God with a supportive family as well as a fully dedicated, sacrificial, and hardworking staff of employees. Election Day is coming August 4th, and Kenny Christopher humbly asks for your continued support and vote for Sheriff of Benton County.
This has been a paid political ad for Sheriff of Benton County, Tennessee, paid for by Kenny Christopher for Sheriff.
Welcome back to the Mike Weatherford Show. Man, what do y'all think about this Chandler Stevens? She's great. She's wonderful. She's going.
And those are both original songs
they
that
are.
she did.
You know, there's no way she can't make it. She's a good singer. She's pretty. She's been on the Mike Weatherford Show.
She's been on the Mike Weatherford Show.
That right there is
Mark Berg sitting to her left.
Mark Berg sitting to her.
I mean, goodness
gracious.
gracious.
And we got Travis away from her.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all going to work out.
Good move sitting her down this way.
I take care of my friends.
Absolutely.
I like you too, but you're married and all that.
I get it. Yeah, absolutely.
But you did an excellent job, girl. I appreciate you. You're going to make it.
Thank you.
But she promised me she wouldn't forget me.
She promised. I heard it. No. It's on camera.
Yep.
But y'all never guess who we've got in the studio that's fixing to sing us a song. This guy don't need no introduction around Paris. Everybody knows this dude right here, man. I mean, if you don't know him, you don't know music.
Yeah,
I mean, who in the hell are you? I mean, you just move here.
Yeah.
Rockin' Randall French. Welcome, my friend.
Yeah. Thank you, brother.
Glad to have you, man.
Glad to be here, my friend.
Come on, sing us a song. We want to hear something. Just whatever you want to sing, we'll just...
Well, I'll tell you what. You said you liked the Eagles, so I'm going to do a little bit of this Eagles tune for you.
This the guy who covers the Eagles better than anybody ever heard of them.
I'm running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got worlds of trouble on my mind. One that just don't need two, that wanna own me once. She's a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up when you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to take your stand. Take it easy. Well, I'm standing on the corner of Winslow, Arizona. Such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, and a flatbed Ford slowing down to take a look at me. So come on, baby, don't say to me, baby, I've got to know if your sweet love is gonna save me. We may lose and we may win, but we will never be here again. So open up, I'm climbing in. Take it easy. Ooh, no, no. Ooh, gonna take it easy. Yeah, gonna take it easy. Yeah. Oh, some Eagles just for Mike Weatherford, folks.
You do some of the best Eagle covers I've ever heard, brother.
I
mean, that's good, man. You do a heck of a job. You do another one. Just we got all night. Just sing. We go get some. We'll go get some beer. When we get done, we'll just turn it all off and we'll just play music all night.
All right, I'm gonna do a little Sager then. Seems like yesterday. It was long ago. Janie was lovely, she was the queen of my nights. There in the darkness and the radio playing low. Secrets every shade. Mountains never move. Caught like a wildfire out of control. There was nothing left to burn or nothing left to prove. Well, I remember what she said to me, how she swore that it would never end. Remember how she held me oh so tight. Wish I didn't know now, but I didn't know then. Against the wind, we were running against the wind. We were young and strong and still running against the wind. Well, those drifting days are past me now. Life got so much more to think about. Deadlines and commitments, what to leave in, what to leave out. Against the wind, we were running against the wind. We were young and strong and still running against the wind. Well, I'm still older now, but still running against the wind. Against the wind, against the wind, against the wind, running against the wind. Oh, little Sager, thank y'all very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's just a little sample.
You know, you mentioned earlier the moments and taking those moments and stopping and just Randall's making his way around to join us on the set here. And, you know, that's a moment that I'm looking forward to is when we get to stand there and see our buddy, Mark, I'm looking over at you because I know how many times we've stood there at Blues Landing and watched this guy up on stage and watch him kill it. And, you know, just to see Rock and Randall get on stage and get to be the guy before Big and Rich. Yeah, and that's again, that's another reason why we do this. And that's one of the things that our team, we put the extra hours in because we want to give guys like this a chance to do that. How cool is that? Because he's got the pipes. And I have to tell you a funny story. I know Mike's excited over here. He got fist bumping me during the set.
Hey man, how do you get any better than this?
You don't. And it's funny. The other night, last time we were on the show, we had Daryl with us, and Daryl and I had been doing promo stuff the whole day. We started at 10 a.m. We get out the Blues that night, packed house. And it's Randall and Johnny Mac, and Daryl sits down in between them. And, I mean, we've run ragged. I mean, and literally walked in the door. He walks on stage. And like, all right, Daryl, let's start playing. And I was like, well, it's all right. I told him he'd have a few minutes to get something to eat maybe. And first of all, it was one of the best concerts I've ever seen, period.
It was awesome.
It was incredible.
Oh, it was awesome.
But then we get in the truck that night as we get ready to leave, and Daryl looks at me and says, son, I love you. I said, well, oh, Daryl, thanks. I appreciate that. He said, if you ever work me that hard before I have to sing with that boy again, we're going to have problems. Yeah. So I look forward. I figure before too long they'll be singing together and all that good stuff.
It was him like a clay pit mule.
I don't know what a clay pit mule
is. They don't know what clay
pit mule is. That something? A mule and works in the clay pit, I guess. Context clues here.
You got my back, bro.
I got your back, brother.
Clay pit mule.
Hey, you
rented mule.
You can see, I'm standing over the left, right of the stage and everything, and you can see Daryl. As great as he is, he's looking to his left and he's looking to his right, and I'm standing with Randall Hughes and say, watch this, and he looks over and he's like,
yeah,
you can see that wow.
We're getting ready to post a clip. You'll see it in the next couple of days on our social media. We caught some cool moments that night, and there's a moment where I can't even remember what song it was. He's just going in. Daryl pulls the harmonica. I mean, I didn't even know he had a harmonica in his pocket. Where'd that come from? He gets to wailing on the harmonica, and Randall and Johnny. I mean, it was like that moment as a musician. You're on stage with Daryl. I mean, it's Daryl Worley. Yeah. So just a lot of fun stuff.
Randall, you've been around Paris for years singing.
Yes, sir.
And how did you get hooked into this River Jam?
Well, I guess it's just putting your time in and getting known.
That's not a trick question, I hope.
Mark Berg's helped me out a lot, I know, because I've played a lot of shows out there, just playing a lot of local gigs, breakers.
You do excellent.
Just the grace of God and Kathy Ray and Travis giving me the nod to say, let's do this. So,
man, I tell you what, I've always heard how well a singer you are, and I know you. I've heard you a lot of times. And
I appreciate that.
Some of his cover songs, some of them are just good or better than the originals. I'll be honest with y'all guys. I mean, that right there was just a good example. Folks, I'm telling you, you're going to miss this. These two people right here, if you don't get them tickets, get out there and get you. I'm telling everybody, they're going away, and they're going to be gone. Well, see, I used to do promotion, guys, and I'd always have some comp tickets. And you run out of tickets, they say, you got any comp? And they're all gone. Well, hey, look at me. I'm your friend. I told you.
It doesn't matter. When I'm out, I'm out.
I can't just go to the bathroom and crap you out some tickets. There is none.
Well, all right.
I mean,
they're gone. I can't do that.
They're gone.
Mike, I'll give you a great example. This is actually Rock and Randall. I had somebody call one night. Randall was playing out there and, doing his thing. But I had somebody call and wanted tickets to his show. I said, you know what? Sorry, it's sold out. I don't even have a table.
That's right. I'm telling you, I mean, I don't think people understand how big a deal this is. I think they do understand. But, Randall, you do an excellent job. I mean, I bet you're excited about what's coming up.
I'm very excited, man. That's just
Where are you going to play? Tell me again where you're going to be. I think you're going to be everywhere.
Well, I'm just, I'm on the main stage that night. And right in front of Big and Rich.
There you go.
The coveted spot.
But that also means that I guess I better have my stuff together.
You're going to do fine. I guarantee you don't get nervous. I can see that. You've been doing too long.
No, I relish moments, man. I look forward to it. I love it.
I do, man. I mean, I sitting over there. I mean, we got Stephanie sitting here. I mean, Chandler sitting here. Stevens, excuse me.
Stevens, the Stephanie. I get it.
Y'all remember, I got
it's
2 or 3 ears.
Bedtime.
I got a lot going on in my ears, guys. But, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, them two ought to sung a duo. And it's, they both looking at me like I'm crazy. But how can you get any better than this? Having these two people right here to sing studio. I mean, it was excellent.
Mike.
Yeah, I mean,
see, that's the reason he threw that out there, because Berg paid him money under the table, bought commercials during the break, and now Berg gets to sing a duo.
Berg, that's exactly right. Anybody who wants to sing can get right over and sing. Why don't you sing? Let's all get Travis to sing. Yeah.
If you want me to, what do you want me to sing?
Well, can you sing? Yeah.
I mean,
Can you sing real low?
you forget that I went to school on a performing arts scholarship. So
No, I remember that.
so I mean,
I bet you couldn't carry a note that had a handle on it.
Notes don't have a handle.
You want to have a
It's
sing off on this show? Is that what you're saying you want to have? Because I'd put good money toward that. Every time. Why is it that we end up betting good money every time I come on this show?
You try to beat me everything we do.
Well,
let me give you a little example. I went to Purrier today, and they all called me an old man. Said I couldn't. They was all in them Dunkin' booths, and I said, "Old man." That kind of gets me when they call me an old man. But I was an all-star pitcher, and I just started dunking them. And then people don't know where I've been, what I've done. I never toot my own horn. I used to drag race, and there's going to be somebody who wants to race me. I used to box, there's going to be somebody who wants to box me, and now you want me to sing. My father used to have a band. My father was a house band. My father was the house band. My father was the house band at the old Chief Indian Village out here in Henry. None of y'all probably remember that. You remember that? And my father taught me to play a guitar a little bit and sing just a little bit. But not much. Nothing like these guys. But I've been around music.
Yeah.
And I've heard some good singers. Coming from me, it don't mean much, but I've heard a lot of singers sing, been around a lot. And we got talent sitting here right now, folks, that you can't get anywhere hardly. Yeah. That's local talent. Paris, Tennessee has got some of the best talent. It's just, I don't know how the hell it got here. I mean, seriously.
It's in the water. Something's in the water.
I mean, think about that. There's just talents there, like this guy right here, born and raised here. Sing just like ringing a bell, play a guitar. I mean, it's just amazing how it works.
I want to throw another plug in.
Plug them.
The Sunday night, we've talked about our buddy Daryl quite a bit. He's going to be at Blues Landing. That concert's Ethan Torsek's going to open up right at 6. That's going to be a fundraiser for the Daryl Worley Foundation. So Daryl's actually coming for free, not charging us a dime. He wants us to end the music festival and a fundraiser for the foundation. So we're going to have some really neat auction items that night.
That's cool.
We're going to be auctioning off a hunt with Daryl Worley out there at Cypress Creek Whitetail, so I think that's going to be pretty cool.
And a date with Mark Berg, did I hear that right?
Probably a date with Mark Berg.
Yes, I thought that.
We're gonna be auctioning off
with a ponytail.
With a ponytail.
Up or down.
That's right.
We're going to be auctioning off a private concert with Daryl Worley. So you want Dale to come to your birthday party or anniversary party or just your party. In Henry County, we don't need a good reason. We just need a good party. So he'll do that. We're going to have a couple days down at Dolphin Island in a condo. Going to have that as an auction item. We're going to have a guitar signed by some folks. We're going to have quite a few things. We want to raise minimum of $10,000 that night for that foundation. You know how it is. We want to set a goal and go get it. And so that's something that I want to plug because that's going to be a fun night. He's bringing some friends with him. So that's why we're calling it Daryl Worley and Friends. So come on, check that out.
I wonder where that name come from. Daryl Worley and Friends. I wonder how that comes.
We leave it open-ended because, you never know which friends he might bring. You never know which friends he might bring up on stage.
That's why you need to show up.
That's why you got to show up because you never know.
Be there or be square.
Yeah.
So, you've got that. I mean, again, you just go back over the list. And
what you got going on at the Blues during this whole festival, I know I've missed some of them. Do you remember them off the top of your head, what you got going on? I know you got so much down there. You probably don't remember, bro.
Oh, I think we pretty much...
We covered most of them.
We've
gotten to the list. We've hit most of them.
Yeah, and let me give a plug out to the Blues Landing crew. We've got an awesome team. They're going to be rocking that weekend. We're getting ready for it. And like to thank all my friends, customers, because it's not possible without them.
There you go, bro.
And Shirley Mack.
Absolutely.
She keeps us in line. We get to dreaming a little bit.
Thank you.
She still supports us.
I won't be in trouble for wearing this hair down.
You're still going to be in trouble for wearing your hair down, Mark.
Yeah.
You got a day job too, don't you?
I do. I'm a lineman at the Board of Public Utilities.
I didn't know if you want to talk about that or not.
No, that's fine. I work with a great bunch of guys, man. They we're probably a little on the young side, but they're really good linemen. They're hard workers. They're great men.
What got you into music?
Music. Well, my family.
Family tradition.
Family just tradition. I went to Walmart when I was 8 years old with my grandmother, and she bought me a little plastic guitar with plastic strings, and I learned how to play Clementine, and it was on. Ever since then, we rolled from Clementine.
My father gave me a youth guitar back in 1969, And it was a little old bitty thing. My dad had big hands, and he just wrapped all around. And I was trying to get them cord, my tongue hanging out, and my father just took his time and showed me. But you know something here? I've noticed one thing. What? You and I are the only ones that's pumping it. What the heck?
Yeah, I got the two Berg shirts on.
Get the cameras in here on the Berg and the mic and zoom them in here. I want everybody to see this. I know y'all got them fancy cameras. Zoom them in here. No, camera 2, zoom her in.
He said no, camera 2.
Look, they're not going to do it.
I saved this.
All right, I'll go to 3.
Just for tonight.
Can y'all do it? Look here. There we go. Now the monitor's in the way. Look here, what we're wearing. Yeah. All right, Tennessee River Jam.
Awesome design.
That's right. Get Berg in here. Put him in here. Get him on camera 1 right there.
Yeah, there you go.
Mark, right over here. Look to your light. See that camera over here? Look at that. Right there. Hold her up there. Yeah. Why are we the only ones promoting this?
In my defense, Travis had me working before I got here, and I didn't know if I needed
clay. Remember the
work. I just gave Chandler her shirt when she got here.
Remember the clay pit mule deal?
Yeah.
No, he's working like a clay pit
like
mule.
A clay pit, yes.
I'm
exactly.
telling you, man. The man worked all day getting artricity.
Artricity.
You're getting artricity.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, he cooking. Everybody cooking with Tristy nowadays. Yeah. You ain't got to go out and cook no firewood. He takes care of all that.
Speaking of Tricity, we're the official power sponsor of Tennessee River Jam is our friends at Board of Public Utilities. So plug that in there while I can.
Speaking of Tristy, I hope I paid my bill.
Man,
they're gonna cut you off like everybody else if they do.
I like my Tristy.
If you got my back, I got yours.
That's a good deal. I got you back. Have y'all had fun?
Oh, this has been a blast.
What do you think about my crew?
Well, hey.
We've all perked crew.
Professional.
I've got a heck of a crew here, man. Look at these guys sitting in here. There's an audience in there watching us. We got a room back over here. Y'all can hear every once in a while. He'll talk to all of us. But I got the little thing in my ear. God talks to me quite regularly. Whichever ear it's in. Here it is. Yeah, you'll hear Kevin talk. That's why sometimes you see me nod and he's talking to. But I got a heck of a crew in here. I do, man.
I tell you what. I was just laid back, kind of listening to this, and I'm sitting there thinking, when are they going to get me on this TV? Come on. Now this is it's just it's just a cool set.
It is cool, man.
I'm sets all over, especially with this elite group right here.
And how in the heck? My name's on the front of this thing. How'd you get the pretty girl beside of you?
Well, it's a hair.
Is that the hair thing? Well, I'm gonna buy me a ponytail.
Yeah, go get you.
We're gonna have to get us one, brother.
That's why I'm wearing a hat.
That's right. We're gonna get us a ponytail. Is that what it takes?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I
Okay.
guess. Yeah.
I was warned. I can't look her in the eyes. I was told that earlier.
Well, and the only problem with it, her hair color shows you really how white mine is.
Yeah.
It doesn't look that white.
I got you,
next to her. Yeah.
You're an actor too.
Man, I am so glad you brought that up. Well, you actually had Michael May and Johnny Mac down here a few months ago.
That's right.
Well, we did Steadfast Country Christmas and then Blood River Reckoning prior to that, and then Until the Dawn, and they're all getting ready to come out anytime between middle of this year.
Are you going to remember me?
Absolutely.
Like I told you, I dibble around a little bit.
We're coming back together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all gonna be a party then.
Yes.
You gonna remember me,
brother? I never forgot you.
Once you meet me, you never forget me.
I remember first time I ever seen you. I went to a derby, and I was like, "Who is this guy? Boy, he was madder than Cain. He'd come walking over them hills up down through there. He was going after this car, and son, he was giving it. I was like, that old boy's upset right there. That's a big old boy to be upset.
Well, I was back in my younger days. I'm not that same Mike. They'll warn me now. Travis walked up to me, Mike, we're live. And I said, okay. So I guess they still think I'm going to do the Mike.
Mike, I do want to take time to thank. You're talking about everybody's got teams. I do spend a lot of time running around playing music for everybody in this town and everything. But if it wasn't for my wife, I'm taking care of my babies, then I'd never be able to do anything because she's definitely the glue that holds this team together. So I do want to plug her.
I tell people, never laugh at your wife's choices because you're one of them.
And I'm married up. I don't know about y'all, but I'm married up.
No question.
Like I said, you did marry up.
I married up.
You did.
Yeah.
If she puts up with a musician.
I married a hostess princess, bro.
I know, dude. But if she puts up with a musician, she's a good woman.
That's right.
Because y'all allowed to do anything.
That's right.
I mean, come home late.
All the time.
Kenny Rogers sung a song about that. Remember? As you know, I come in, slipped in. I think it was Kenny Rogers.
And most of the time when I come home too late, she's like, Blues Landing, right? I said, yeah. I said, I played, and Mark fed me.
There you go. Well, and usually what makes it better is you throw your hat in first. If your hat don't come flying out the door, slide on in. And then if your hat comes back out the door, I'm telling y'all guys from experience, okay? I'm a little older than y'all. I've been around the world twice.
I'm listening.
Throw your hat in. Because if she's pissed off, that hat will come flying out that door. If she does, put it on, just leave. If it stays in, that's fine. Just go in there and hand her that check you made that night, and everything will be fine. Trust me.
Okay.
And if she really gets mad at you, look at her right in the face. Say, honey, you're over-exaggerating this. It ain't that bad. Just calm down. Watch how that works.
Yeah, no, I know.
That advice is free.
Yeah.
All right, guys, he's in my other ear telling me, Mike, we got to wrap it up because I think I'm costing money when I go over. And I love spending his money. You know, Travis, how you like spending other people's money?
I love it.
I love spending people's money.
Yeah.
Have y'all had fun?
Yes.
Yes,
It's been a blast. Yeah.
I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you so much for inviting
And
us.
I really appreciate you. I can't look you in the eye. No, I can't. You come back. Don't forget me now.
I won't.
So
Thank
anytime
you.
you're down this way, you're welcome to come in.
Thank you so much.
And bring your new partner with you over
Yes.
here.
Oh,
Your partner in
Berg.
crime.
We're gonna hit it big.
Yeah,
when y'all hit it big, y'all come on down here and
I'll
see.
be playing catch up, but we'll get there.
Yeah, playing catch up. Yeah, I can imagine.
I'll be
that.
playing catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be way ahead of me.
Yeah, what'll happen, he'll probably fall in love, she'll fall asleep. That's how I do. But, is that about right? Eh?
That perfect.
That's right.
Perfect.
Man, I appreciate you coming on, brother.
Thank you, brother.
You always
Appreciate you
do a
having me.
good job, man.
Thank you very
anytime
much.
you need to come on, man.
Oh,
I'll get
I'd
you one
love
or
to,
something.
man.
It always starts out like you come in as a guest. If Heather was here, that's how she tells the story. You start out as a guest, and you be a host, and we give you your own show. That's just how it works.
Well, hey.
Rocky and Randall show. It just sounds
man.
good, don't it?
It's got a ring to it.
Rocky and Randall
I like it.
with Mark.
Yeah.
Is that not good? Is that not-
There we
Jeff
go.
Allen,
Lord.
I had Tater on here the other day, and Jeff Allen, the comedian, said, hey, man, he's got a cool name, Tater. He said, I want to be Biscuit. I said, hell, I'll be Gravy. We'll call it the Biscuit and Gravy Show with Taters. Is that not a good show?
Absolutely.
That'd be a hell of a show right
show
there.
up.
I mean,
Tater salad.
Tater salad. That's what I kid him all the time. You know, I know we got to go, so just give me a minute. My name's right up there. Huh? We was, me and Tater did a show because I carried him out here to a lie detector. And I had him do a lie detector on Tater. And we taped it, and I come and made a big show out of it. And he didn't know. Tater just sat down there. He was scared of that big thing you sat on. I said, it ain't a damn electric chair. They're not going to kill you, Tater. They're just going to check you. I hooked him all up. He said, he got serious. He watched it. He go, I didn't know I was going to do it. Anyway, they asked him why they call you Tater. And because nobody knows why they call it Tater. Well, I heard why. Right here on the show, I was fixing, he gave me $100, long wheelbase 10, keep my mouth shut. See there, I did make some, I told you I worked for nothing, but I did make $100 one time. And then his wife, ex-wife got on her and said she needed $100 or she's going to tell him why they call him Tater. So they cost Tater a couple $100 that night. Anything I need to get out of you?
We're good. Tennessee River Jam. It's here.
River Jam. All right, folks, we got to cut this loose because we're on borrowed time. Let me find my notes. I'm not professional tonight. I got you, brother. Let me get all of this done here. Now I'm ready. All right, folks, I want to appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight. We've had a good time. It's been a enjoyable night. Had fun. Everybody laughed and cut up. But I don't want you to forget, next Tuesday, the 14th, we got one of our favorites coming back in here. We got the Ridgeways coming on. We got Leon, Don, and John Penn Ridgeway. I don't know what the subject's going to be. It don't matter. We're just going to talk about history. Because between those Ridgeways, Leon and Don, we're going to find out some stuff, what's going on around here. We got John Penn Ridgeway, the mayor. He's going to be in here. We're just going to let him talk, and that's going to be some good stuff. So you don't want to miss that show. It's going. I can't tell you exactly what the subject's going to be, because if you know Leon Ridgeway, the subject will be whatever he wants it to be that night. That's just how it's going to be. Everything under the sun and the moon. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. And I want to thank all my viewers and my sponsors. Man, without y'all guys, we couldn't do this. I mean, it's fun. We do it for y'all. Don't forget, the River Jam's coming up. Get them tickets. Don't be calling and wearing them dead there. I didn't get a ticket. What's your own fault? Mike's told you. So, all right, folks, don't forget, next week, we got the Ridgeways coming in, 7 p.m. live. Tune in and don't be late.